This is so dramatic. I love this. What a dooski, SGA fam, it's your boy Failey McWhaley. Today, this one is Stargate Atlantis season number 1, episode number 13. The last one was the Defiant one, and we got to have a little 1v1 standoff with an ancient Wraith, and I actually, enjoyed the episode for what it was. So with that being said, let's continue on and see how the journey is going to continue to unravel. I'm actually particularly enjoying SGA, so with that being said, as always, don't forget to smack the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and links in the description down below in case you're interested in getting the full unedited raw reactions and more to SGA or Stargate SG-1. With that being said, actually, very interesting, we just saw Stargate as a connection to SGA, and that was with an OG puddle jumper, most interestingly connected with a time machine of some sort. So we might find one of those in SGA eventually. See how that connects. With that being said, beautiful people, let's get into it. Oh, hey Google, stop the music. All right, I was gonna have jazz playing in the background while you watch this.
7,549.
Oh,
got a leak?
Please, prime. 4,021.
Nice try. Not prime. 599.
I don't care if it's a prime number or not.
Come on, yes or no?
No.
10 for 10.
He is terrible.
So I suck at prime, not prime. Somehow I'm gonna sleep tonight.
True, false
We
game.
get it.
Statistically, just by
big
guessing, you should
brains.
be getting at least half of these right.
Prime.
Oh, come on, that's an easy one. Like, you hearing this, Hayes?
Not really.
Already been through this section of Atlantis, Dr. Killjoy.
I love the
It's
chemistry among the
structurally
team.
sound.
Lieutenant Ford, would you mind being a subject of research paper on statistical improbabilities?
It's some sort of payback for guys like me beating up guys like you in high school, right?
I'm dead.
So, Rodney, what's it like out there in the suburbs today?
This pier's in relatively good shape.
Even after all the flooding from the storm?
Well, it's dark, it's damp, and it smells terrible, but from an engineering standpoint, we're good.
Nice.
Back.
Unless
Wait.
there is some fish monsters that came
We're
through.
missing Johnson and Wagner.
Oh, where'd they go?
Wagner, Johnson, what's your position?
Hey, yo.
We need backup! They're coming at us!
What?
Where are they?
Down this corridor.
We're on our way!
I gotta imagine, right? We don't know what sea monsters are there, potentially. And... oh, shit.
Johnson, you okay?
Oh, he's dead as disco, dog.
Okay. They got him. Who got him? Oh, calm down, there's nothing here.
Can't you see them? They're everywhere!
Beckett, I need a medical team down here. Stat!
Yo, she's dead as disco, too.
It's no use.
So he references smell. I wonder if the water is like toxic or something for them. Well, no, he got drenched, but that was rainwater. That wasn't the ocean water. Another entry into the Big P, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what is going down today. Hot Zone.
McKay, this is Dr. Beckett. What exactly is the nature of the emergency?
People don't just see things and drop dead, Lieutenant. We spent the
they've been
last hours
exposed.
surveying unexplored areas of this city. I think Wagner and Johnson were exposed to something.
Yeah, but
and
they're
if
already-
they were infected, there's a very good chance that we were too.
We'll get to their hazmat gear and head down. Sit tight. I'll make sure Dr. Ware's briefed.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you heard the man.
So wait, what, we're just gonna stay here?
Yeah,
I think we should get the hell out of here.
If it is an airborne agent, we may already be infected.
exactly.
Going back to the city would only endanger the rest of the...
Compromise the rest.
But I feel fine. I feel perfectly fine!
End of discussion. Peterson, we're staying here. Actually, wait a second. Everyone follow me.
Yo, Rodney's really becoming a leader, huh? Like, you wouldn't think from his first introduction that he'd be, like, leading the series so well.
They've begun to institute
13
level
episodes
4
in.
quarantine. We've known for some time that the ancients suffer from a plague. If McKay and his team have somehow stumbled upon it and become infected,
Oh,
we need
yeah.
to take every precaution to prevent an outbreak.
That's a good
All
point.
right. We will suspend any and all gate activity and keep everyone where they are.
Okay, Kayla, no need to flex. You're good.
You have not been practicing.
Yes, I have.
If this was really a fight...
If this was really a fight, I would have shot you by now. No matter how many hours I put into this, you're still gonna kick my ass.
It is not for the winning that we practice.
Well, what's the point?
May I have everyone's attention, please? Decided to put the city into a self-regulated quarantine. And report anyone moving freely through the halls. I hope you'll understand. Thank you.
I'm watching television to get away from reality.
What the hell is this?
That's what I'm saying.
Bring your radio.
Now, if anyone else is infected, as in, oh, I don't know, maybe us, seconds are gonna count, Lieutenant. All right, everybody stay here. Ford.
You just told me that
Everybody except Ford stay here. You think I'm going in there by myself?
Are you stupid? See, that's the cool aspect of having this giant-ass city that you can just explore, right? You can just introduce new elements. We've been leading up to the Ancients for a hot minute, right? So...
I'm ranking military officer here.
Yes, I'm aware of that, Major. You were off radio and we had to act quickly. You're in a self-regulated quarantine, Major. Everyone stays where they are.
You're nearly a mile away on the East Pier. Do you really think I'm in any sort of danger walking from here to the control room?
Right, as I will send someone to come get you, but in the meantime, radio contact will have to do.
I guess it's
All
a
right.
Taylor and
Just keep us in the loop.
Sheppard bonding episode.
Will do.
It only contains information about the experiments that took place in this room. Weir, it's McKay.
Go ahead, Rodney.
Where's Beckett?
On his way. Take some time to load a whole medical team into suits.
Well, we seem to have stumbled across something that I find that would take weeks to sift through all this data, and there's no way of knowing whether the Ancients were just studying the viruses or actively creating them.
Oh, God.
Either way, the storm's done quite a number on this place, and I've got it.
They gave her one line of dialogue. You dead as fuck. Does he have a gun on him?
Tell Beckett to pick up the pace. I've just lost another member of my team.
Where does that hallway lead?
Straight here.
Nani?
Hear me? I can't imagine how frightening this whole
Ooh, I
ordeal
like this
must be.
shot. Ooh, what a great shot.
But Dr. Beckett has reached the rest of your team and begun to treat them.
A
Now I
little
think the
beat
best
two in the
thing
back.
for you to do is to head back.
This guy right here. He's gonna get
You
shot.
can hear me?
Positive.
They're gonna have
Can
to
you
shoot
do
him.
anything to make it harder to get through those doors?
He's gonna do what needs to be done.
Hadden set up a small field station down the corridor. We've already started the autopsies.
Any ideas?
From what we could tell, you're all in good shape, so I wouldn't jump to any...
Stop trying to convince me I'm fine, Carson. I think we all know better.
I was just
Are
trying
we
to
done
make sure...
here?
Yes.
Let me see what I can get from the database. And tell your pathologists to start with their heads.
No, he's compromised? Oh, we're not killing Rodney.
Grodin's working on a plan to limit the door controls.
That's not good enough. Someone has to go out there and stop him. Taylor and I are ready.
Major, we've been...
Peterson obviously isn't thinking straight, and he's endangering the entire population of the city. I don't have time for this. I'm heading out.
Grodin sealed the gym.
Yo.
What the hell is this?
You said so yourself. You are the ranking military officer. I can't chance you getting infected.
Unlock the gym.
Yes, sir.
He's gotta
Stand
follow
down,
his orders.
You are not in command here, Major.
Well, we'll agree to disagree. Bates, open the door.
Yeah, Bates has to respond to him. That's his high ranking, yeah.
Don't.
Elizabeth, he's heading right for you.
So we'll stop him.
Bates, I am ordering
Nope.
you to open up the doors between the gym
This
and the med
instant.
lab right now.
Has to follow the orders. Oh, I love this. Elizabeth, you've been bodied.
We're heading out.
See, it's really interesting to see, you know, this side of Sheppard start popping up this early on, right? It is what it is.
Sorry, ma'am.
It is what it is. Equivalent, I equate that to like a Yu-Gi-Oh match where you summon the trap and spell monsters with the card effects, and you just chain on top of the chains. Unfortunately, Sheppard had the top chain, and that resolved, and he won. Negated her effects.
Dr. Beckett, I made sure the chances of two people standing next to each other and dying of it is statistically improbable, yes. But it's not the smoking gun we were hoping for. Because I know you said...
Get to the good part, Dr. Bureau.
Sorry, sir. Just getting to her now, sir. I'll let you know.
She did say brain aneurysm, right?
That's right.
Huh, that's the best news I've heard all day. Let me show you.
Dr. Weir, this is Sheppard. Taylor and I are ready to head out. What's Peterson's location?
Hello? Hello?
Elizabeth.
He's in section E19, level 3.
Now the question is, did she lie?
What's what happened?
I haven't read the entire entry because it's incredibly long, but this looks like our guy. Our hibernation, reoccurring visions, and best of all, so I've left it till last, brain hemorrhage. Maybe there's something in here about how to...
So maybe he needs some sort of glasses or vision that'll prevent it. I don't know.
Sorry.
Rodney?
I've been seeing things.
Since when?
About an hour. Ghost.
I've been going over the survey schedule. Johnson and Wagner started off on their own, but then crossed paths with Dumais an hour later.
My greater concern is who Dumais met up with next.
Dumais? Who'd she run into?
Yo!
Me. She ran into Hayes. And me.
You don't have much of a choice. Easy.
You can't do anything.
I go back there, I get infected, that's murder.
Once we ensure that you are not infected, you will be allowed back into the city.
I'll go voluntarily. Just please don't make me go back there.
Dr. Weir, this is Sheppard. Peterson has agreed to go back to the med lab until we can get this situation resolved. Stop!
No! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He's been shot!
What's going on?
This is so dramatic. I love this.
Put us into a lockdown.
Override it.
You
I
can't.
can't.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Atlantis must be designed to respond to outbreaks automatically. The city initiated a lockdown when Peterson transported out of the east side. The pathogen was almost instantly detected by automated systems, and the city protected itself.
So maybe they have the cure as well.
All right, what are my
That's
options?
so sick.
Limited. As of now, we're completely locked out of the mainframe.
This is a sick episode.
In a lockdown. Why'd that open up for us?
Now the city's gonna help them find the antidote. Oh, this is so dope.
Weir, this is Sheppard. You able to get the transporters online or not?
Doesn't look promising. In fact, if you hadn't gone after him, he wouldn't have been able to use the transporters.
Stupid.
Do you still feel it was a good idea?
Where'd he transport to?
The mess hall. Thankfully, everyone else respected the quarantine. There's only a handful of people there.
All right, you made your point.
Make your way back to the city. Wait in Beckett's lab for further instructions.
Well, the things we're seeing are pretty damn identical.
And you think it might have something to do with the nature
There's
of
a
the...
good chance of that.
No! Hey, it's not real! Remember, it's not real!
No! No! They're coming right at us! Can't you see them?
Oh,
He's
that's
had
so
his pipe
rough.
beside my eyes.
Don't say fine, he's not fine! Do something!
Nothing to do.
That's so rough.
1, 2,
Bro, his brain's busted, dog.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop!
5.
Not his heart, just stop.
I got chills right now, yo. I got goosebumps off that one.
Listen, I have a sister.
Ugh.
We're not close. I don't even know how you'd find her.
Don't talk like that.
She's the only family I really have, so someone should tell her what happened. And make it sound good, okay? Tell her I died saving someone. Kids. I died saving kids, a bunch of them. p.m. It probably won't work,
Yep.
but you should have someone look at it because it might lead somewhere else.
We'll look
Yep.
at it together.
Look, you seriously have to stop interrupting my last thoughts. I mean, this is important stuff you need to hear.
Yep. This is amazing.
If you're here for more than a year, I've left some notes on how to roll blackouts to effectively maintain your power requirements. And oh, tell everyone that I was inches away from a theory of unification, but the notes, they were lost when I died saving the kids.
Oh, is it because he's teary-eyed? He doesn't see it anymore? That's why the camera's so close?
I should be dead now.
You're ready to do me at the same time?
Exactly the same time.
Then yes, you should be dead.
Is it the coating on it? I don't know.
Oh, God. I'm still here.
Yes, you are.
This plot armor?
Interesting?
Don't take this the wrong way, but...
Why?
Exactly.
I might be talking out my ass, but it was if it was him getting emotional, right? The fact that maybe his eyes got watery, that the close up of it, one making it really effective, you know, that beautiful send off. Because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, if this is the end of Rodney, which it isn't, you know, first thing the fact that he brought up his sister before his research, I thought was really touching. But two, I'm like, he wants to, the fact that he's like in his last moments is trying to spread out all his information that centralizes on him and, you know, let everybody, give them hope, even if he's to go and they survive this, that like continue on the work that's for the betterment of society and civilization. Stand up, dude. And I also think it's something to do with the eyes still.
If that is the case, we should make our way to the mess hall. I imagine everyone there will be very scared and confused.
I agree. Get to the mess hall, report back.
Confirmed, Atlantis is a smart city.
Are you certain you really want to see this, Rodney?
It's too accurate. Unless...
I'll be back. Wait up, Rodney.
Incubation
that
and
word,
completion is
unless.
exactly 6 hours. The visions are identical for all the infected, and the location of the aneurysm is the same for every single deceased.
Is that what I think it is?
It's a nano-virus. One manufactured to kill humans.
Task suited for their size.
It's the whole idea of being able to swallow a pill and having 1 million little robots go to work and cure whatever ails you.
You're all infected with microscopic machines?
Yeah, they're no bigger than a single-cell organism. Although
Wow.
instead of having a sole purpose of curing a disease or mending a blood vessel...
The virus is programmed to terrorize its victims by tapping into their visual cortex.
Hayes and I were infected at the same time. There's only one thing that explains why I survived.
Rodney has the ancient gene, Hayes did not.
But Rodney's not an ancient.
Aye, but he's been inoculated with the ATA gene.
Give everyone the gene therapy.
No, it's not gonna do it.
I've already been given the gene weeks ago. It didn't take.
I know, I'm already on it.
Oh, that makes more
Gene
sense. I'm an
therapy is
idiot.
only effective in 48% of recipients.
If I was given the gene shot right now, how long would it take to kick in?
A minimum of 4 hours.
Well, I don't have 4 hours.
We are infected, Carson. How do you expect us to act?
There's got to be another way.
I've already told you I am working on it.
All right, McKay, I'm here.
You see it?
Is it the big thing in the middle of the room?
Yeah, that's the one.
Should I pay attention to all these warnings?
We're about through shutting down all the electronic gear we brought from Earth. We're still locked out of the ancient controls, though. There's no way to power them down.
If the pulse works, it'll simply be a matter of walking it down to my lab, sitting it down in front of the EMP, and repeating the process. Major.
It's working. When should I hit the discharge button?
And this ancient gene is pretty clutch.
Yeah, I see it.
Wait till it comes on, give it a good 10 count, and then discharge.
All right. Hello?
29 minutes.
And we only got about like less than 10 by now, so let's see how this ends up.
It didn't work!
It was still unclear.
What's unclear? Either it worked or it didn't.
Does she have the P90? No, she got bodied! All that broken glass? Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
If we get this thing working, who's to say the pulse is gonna get any bigger? Right? Ford and Zelenka have 20 minutes before their arteries rupture.
Yes.
All right, I have an idea.
Wow. The urgency right now is so real because if anything happens, right? Mission botched. Atlantis has fallen. You know? Oh my goodness. It's like anytime there's even a small hiccup, it's like the Hail Mary's jeopardized.
It's too dangerous. Can we bring the infected to the generator?
We can't. The city won't let infected personnel through any of the doors.
The Major is right. The only way to create an EMP strong enough to wipe these little guys out is to
Detonate a nuclear explosion in the atmosphere. Yes, I heard the first time.
Hopefully without destroying all of our own computer equipment.
It's worth the risk.
That decision's on you now.
Okay.
Yep.
You have a go.
Okay. Remember how rare the generators were? Now we're just blowing them up.
I'm almost in position.
Understood. Will the EM pulse have any effect on the puddle jumper?
I'm hoping not. Either way, I'm more worried about the shockwave.
only gonna have 30 seconds once you release it before it explodes. You need to get as far away as you can.
Get as far away from the nuclear explosion as possible. It's good advice, Rodney. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm releasing the generator.
All right. He's a good pilot. Let's get out of there. My stupid ass said, everybody just cry. That'll do it.
7, 6.
Can't get them all
5.
right. Holy smokes.
This is Sheppard. I've cleared the blast. I'm returning home.
Glad to hear it, Major.
Did it work?
We're about to find out.
We should know almost right away.
Yep. Boom, there you go.
A couple of microseconds and then...
The city's already ahead of us, Rodney. You have a green light to return.
You alright?
We need to discuss what happened earlier.
Yep, y'all have to have a conversation.
Look, I'm sorry about...
I understand your expertise in military matters. And I agree that I should defer to those expertise in such situations. Now, both General O'Neill and Colonel Sumner warned me that you don't respect the proper chain of command.
Well, sometimes I see a situation a little different than
No.
No,
listen to me, John.
no. Shut up, John.
You endangered yourself and the lives of many others.
Because I thought it was the best course of action to take. And by the way, I saved your ass.
Hey.
But you have to trust me.
I do.
Do you?
You guys have a minute? We've been able to spend some quality time with the nano-virus samples.
From what we can tell, they've all been incapacitated.
Well, that's good news.
Yes. Also, upon further investigation, I think we can rule out that they were created by the Wraith. They're different than any Wraith technology we've come across thus far.
If not the Wraith, who made them?
I honestly don't know.
Ancient Wraith?
But whoever they were, let's just hope that they're not still around.
Future Wraith?
Let's hope.
All these zoom-ins.
Bruh, chill.
And that was my reaction video to Stargate Atlantis season number 1, episode number 13 here. And guys, this was a awesome episode of the show, front to back. I thoroughly enjoyed it, as you could tell from my reaction. Something that I really do appreciate, and I think a lot of you guys have commented, is this the science in this show and the logic, and then them sort of going through each little like nook and cranny to make sense. And I think this was an episode that really demonstrated that. I love seeing characters like Rodney, like Beckett, try and Zelenka and some of the other scientists really try and figure out the solution as tensions were rising. I thought it made for the urgency of this episode feel super effective and impactful. I also love the idea of there being this quarantine and them realizing that they're dying left, right, and center. The hysteria aspect of this episode, I think, worked very well. Now, for a usual 45-minute episode, this felt rather packed, but not in an overstuffed manner. I thought the way that the episode decided to escalate and continue to change the situation worked really well, and even the ideas of them sort of like making a DIY Nakoda bomb to save them after the realizations that it's these little you know, mini replicators. You know, it's not actually replicators, I'm just saying it for lack of better terms. I thought that was a really cool resolution, and by the end of this one, it felt like a very satisfying conclusion to this sort of Contagion story. I also loved the ideas of like insubordination in some sort, or just I guess sort of that murky waters where Sheppard sort of overturned the order from Bates in Weir. That's obviously a pressing concern, especially when she's the one in charge, and I'm glad that they sort of addressed it head on and pushed it to the side during the conflict, and once things were resolved, you know, Sheppard's not going to try and do this again. She made it very clear you have a history of this, even though I think he did make the right move there. And I thought that was a really great, you know, callback to some of those earlier on character traits that we were referred to for him. But as well, you know, just reminding us and as the audience, and even, you know, the team over at Atlantis, that like Weir is responsible and in charge for a reason, right? So I love those back and forths and those tense moments. I really enjoyed the supporting cast this episode, especially those on Rodney's team. I thought they all were standouts. I love the scientists sort of figuring things out. I thought all of even the characters we don't even see on camera, they all did a great job at just playing into the hysteria, playing into the quarantine aspect of this episode. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. The gentleman Peterson, or Pete, who was just sort of doing the dash, I thought he was an interesting character as well. And honestly, I thought this was a really solid episode of Stargate Atlantis. I love the emotional beats there as well from Rodney McKay. I think I already commented on it earlier on, but I'm just gonna, you know, double down on them. I thought that was a great little end off for a little emotional beat there for him that I genuinely sort of got swelled up at. Zelenka, another standout here as well. I love the camaraderie and bromance between him, even just all of the scientists, honestly, working together. Their chemistry really comes across very well. I guess I think someone mentioned that before in the comment section. It's like, because they're not necessarily military personnel, they're sort of scientists from all around the world. Their relationship with one another and the way they operate is a little different. It comes across really well on the screen. It's cool to have a show like that's where, like I said, it's sort of like a Hail Mary to save the, you know, to explore this new galaxy, and we're limited resources, limited personnel. We don't really know what's going on. So it just makes any sort of catastrophe that much more interesting because everything is on the line. This is a really cool episode, and I think just that I just thoroughly enjoyed. With that being said, y'all, that was Stargate Atlantis, season number 1, episode number 13. What did you think about this one, y'all? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, definitely be sure to smack the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, beautiful people, I will see you all in the next set of episodes. Love you so much. Peace.